Just one probiotic, can it improve your pain and your symptoms when you've got an autoimmune disease like ankylosing spondylitis? In this study, they gave 63 people with active spondyloarthritis either a probiotic or a placebo. The probiotic was a specific combination of 3 different strains. One of them was Bifidobacterium lactis, which has been shown to reduce inflammation in colitis models. Lactobacillus acidophilus, which can tighten the gut barrier and reduce bacterial translocation, which basically means just the movements of bacteria from one place to another. Streptococcus salivarius, great for upper airway immunity and for calming epithelial inflammation. Overall, these strains have good research behind them and can improve the gut barrier function and just generally reducing inflammation in the gut. And the results, although the probiotic pain scores were slightly less, there was no statistical significant difference between the 2 groups, the probiotic and the placebo. And this is looking at the BASDI, the BAS-V, pain, mobility, fatigue, all areas. There was no significant difference. And just a quick note here, this isn't the point of the video, but in many of these studies, the placebo also drops a fair bit as well, just like it has done here. What does this mean? So these people in the study with active AS may have been given some hope, or maybe they've been given a nudge to try other things, or they've just become more positive. And this has brought their pain scores down quite clearly. So just something for us all to note. Perhaps the more positive we are, the more you pay attention to things in a good way. It's proven in many placebos and many studies that this will bring down pains. So a starting point. So why I'm not surprised this one probiotic didn't work. And it's because based on my own work, in all the work I've done in my gut, at different times in my life and diet work and the full experience I've been through with AS and gut problems, as well as what I'm seeing with other people, it's that there seems to be quite severe gut lining damage and specific damage into cells like the Paneth cell, the intestinal stem cell. And if we don't do any sort of targeted work or deeper work on these things, we won't tend to see much of an improvement with the gut. None of the strains in this study have been shown to have any sort of beneficial effect on these cell structures. So I'm not surprised. There are some strains that have been shown to do this. But if you aren't actually dealing with the severe damage and you're only getting little boosts here and there, I'm not surprised that the pain doesn't come down a whole lot compared to a placebo. Also, this probiotic is never going to shift multi-layered negative gram-bacterial problems like I had here with Enterobacter, Morganella, Citrobacter. Also with the SIBO I had, this probiotic on its own is just going to make no dent at all into these issues that are very much linked to most of the pains and the symptoms. So the key takeaways for those that are in pain, like this guy was here many years ago, is that don't expect one probiotic to fix all of your issues, and in the same case, one supplement or one small dietary change to fix all of your problems. It is unlikely that it will. But on the other hand,